Hello, kiddos. Good evening to you. We are literally leaving for Calgary at 4 a.m. and I have not packed. So, hi, I need to pack. So, if this is your very first time here, do make sure that you click the subscribe button and that you also click the bell so you get notified whenever we go live again, okay? We go live every day. Doesn't matter what's going on. Doesn't matter if you're not packed for Calgary, all right? We're still going live. So tonight we're talking about how to basically, the idea is this, that there are a lot of people. Hey, Amanda, I see you. That there are a lot of people in our industry, right? So if we look at the essential oil industry or the quite frankly, the health and wellness industry, there are a lot of people that relied on classes in order to build their business. And so they continue to teach people that classes work. And that's totally fine because classes worked for them and that's their truth, right? And that's okay. That's totally fine. Classes, in my opinion, worked at a time when we were the only game in town. There wasn't any, we were teaching people how to use oils and people didn't really know a whole lot about oils. That is no longer the world that we live in. The world that we live in now, hey, Lynette, I see you. The world that we live in now, you guys, is a world that has information at their fingertips about oils if they want to know about oils. They can think that they're buying oils from Target. They could think that they're buying oils from Amazon and things like that. They're not really going to classes as much about oils because they don't feel like they need to. Also, they don't have the time to do it because our society is getting increasingly crushed for time, right? We fill up our planners, like we fill up every second of the planner, right? And then we don't have time to do anything else, and that includes things like classes, right? So let's talk about classes. Because the question that I'm answering right now, somebody asked, how do I get people to my classes? How do I get more people to my classes? They're not able to get them there anymore, which is totally a thing across the board. First of all, let me please tell you that there's nothing wrong with you. This is a behavior across the board, okay? Amanda, seeing some definition in your arms. Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. Not really that much, but a little. A little. But thank you for that. I will take it. So with the classes, you guys, how do we, let's think of what a class is for. Okay. When people did classes and they worked really well, what is really the big idea behind classes? What are you actually doing, right? What you're doing in a class is you're soft educating somebody. You are warming them up as a lead, right? Because you're finding out more about them. Maybe you find out about their story. They get to see you as an authority in the industry because you're standing up and you're talking about how to use these oils in different ways, right? That's what a class was for. But really, at the end of the day, you guys, a class is nothing more than a lead generation tool. Okay, if you're not sure what that is, what that means is it brings leads in so you can warm them up, build a relationship with them, and then they can end up signing up if it's the right thing for them, right? That was the purpose of a class all along. Now, if we can't continue to, if classes aren't still working, how can we still accomplish those goals without having to do classes? Well, to you, I say go for gold. That's what we do. We basically, we nurture people, we nurture leads, we attract people to us because we're not selling anything, but they come to us to ask us questions. And then we have conversations with them. And then some of us even have one-on-ones with them, which some people do call classes. And I have one-on-ones with people. I love one-on-ones. but apparently, like, some people call those classes. So I guess that's a thing. But really what you're doing is you're bringing in leads. So all you have to do is find other ways to bring in leads, right? And then once you have the leads, you need to run them through a system so they can be nurtured into members, okay? Because if you don't have a system, they fall through the cracks, and then you're going to lose them and you're not going to be able to build your business, right? So if I want to address the question, I don't want to twist the question into social media being the answer. I want to answer your question in a way that I feel like you can do. I don't know who you are. Like we don't know each other, but I saw your question on a thread that I posted that I was a business strategist and you asked this. But the way that you get people to classes is now, in this day and age, now you need to warm them up before they go to a class. Okay, that's the difference. People won't cold go into a class anymore. Now you have to build a little bit of a relationship with them first and then invite them to a class. So in Go for Gold, that would be a lead group, right? That's where you warm people up and you soft educate them. You let them know different things about what the company is about and about how we use things and yada, yada, yada. And then from there, you guys, that is how you would bring them into classes, because in that lead group, they already know who you are. You've been doing videos. You've been like really warming up the audience. Then whenever you say, cool, I'm having this class in this city at this time, who wants to come? You're going to have people that want to come. Okay. It's this whole concept of trying to get cold leads to come to classes, which is where it's broken. That system is broken. Okay. You do need to warm them up, and then classes can still work the way that they did before, but you still need the system. Don't ever think you don't need a system, because what else are you going to do? Somebody needs to have heard about a product or a service 7 to 15 times before they make a buying decision. How do you plan on reaching out to that person 7 to 15 times without a system? It's not going to happen. There's also another stat that some people will not even, like, they won't even listen to what you have to say about a product until 8 times that you've reached out to them. How many times have people reached out to somebody? Like maybe 1, 2, maybe 3 times, and they're like, nah, I'm done. 8 times is the stat, you guys. Some people need to hear things 8 times before they'll even respond about a product. Respond, that's not even buying. You need another 7 or 8 times before they buy. So anyway, what questions do you guys have? That is my answer, and I'm sticking to it. Nancy, hey Martha, staying up for this. Why not? Nancy was just in the group coaching for Diamond Lane. Amanda, welcome to the gun show. That's right, lady. Sarah, I love how you say they think they're buying oils at Target. Like they aren't actually buying oils, because they aren't. Hashtag bottled crap water. Yes, they think they're buying oils at Target. Yes. Amanda, yes, exactly what happened to me. Classes went great, built to executive, then bottom fell out. That's it. That's it. Katie Lynn, it's about building relationships. Amen. Linda, yes, exactly. Nancy, agree. That's how I was bringing folks to classes, and easier to have them sign up at the end. Yes. Nancy, yes, a system is so needed. That was the broken link to my class follow-up. Exactly. And to a lot of people's, right? Why go through all the trouble of doing a class and all of the, the time spent in setting it up and inviting people and then the actual class itself, only to lose all of the leads from it because you didn't have a system to put them in? It's so silly, you guys. Lynette, yes, build a relationship first, then do the class if that calls to you. After the class, you still need the foundational system to track things and help guide people. Amen, sister. That's it. Grace, hey, Grace. Make classes fun. Yes. Lynette, oh man, I missed the group coaching again. Oh, Lynette. It's going to be uploaded here in just a bit. Well, you guys, I've already told you I need to pack. and sleep at some point. Grace, ask team members to teach their strength. We have a yoga instructor, Reiki, etc. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm going to pop out of here, you guys. I will see you tomorrow. I am going to go, like I said, I'm going to go pack, and then I'm going to sleep. And then I will be checking in from Calgary, Alberta, Canada tomorrow. So I will see you then. Sarah, I watched you geek out to Dr. Doug last night. I think you could totally teach one of his classes. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. Oh, have fun. Thank you, Nancy. Safe travels. Lynette, safe travels. Can't wait to hear all about it. It's going to be great, you guys. It's going to be great. Okay, you guys. Have a good night.